Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm JP. I'm now in Kechara Forest Retreat, and welcome to my 5th day of mindful morning meditation. Yes, I got it right this time. I always call it morning mindful meditation. Well, I guess it's the same. Hi, Zin Koi. Thank you so much for joining me today. Okay, I think we'll settle in. I'll wait for a few more minutes. Okay, get yourself comfortable. If you have a cushion, remember, sit on at the edge of the cushion. If you like to sit on a chair or a sofa, just get yourself comfortable. All right. Hi, Natasha. Good morning. Well, it's good evening in New Jersey. And hi, King Hoi. Thank you for joining this morning. So how are things on your side, Natasha? Is it a complete lockdown in New Jersey? Hi, Lily. Thank you so much for joining. Is Ram with you? Yeah, I'm using my handphone because my laptop conked out yesterday, 2 days ago. So we will get that fixed as soon as this lockdown is over. Oh, really? Yeah. Hi, Natasha. I'm glad to hear that there's a total lockdown because that's what we need. You know, we cannot take chances here. Okay. All right. So if you are seated comfortably, okay, either again on your cushion if you're sitting on the floor or on the sofa. Okay, don't lean backwards against your sofa too much because you will fall asleep. All right. Hi, Pastor Antoinette. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Okay, as you can see, the yoga pavilion is a bit wet today because there was a storm last night. So because of a storm, it's very nice and cooling here. I think it's in the low to mid 20s centigrade, Celsius. And what's that in Fahrenheit? In the 70s? Yeah, it's pretty. It's actually pretty nice. Hi, Pastor David. So glad you can join me this morning. I think you had a late night uploading my YouTube from last night's paranormal sharing that I did. Okay, so again, we will start with the 9-round breathing meditation. Okay, the 9-round breathing meditation to ground ourselves before we embark on the 5-minute single-pointed meditation. All right, if everybody's ready, we will begin. Hi, Pastor Albert. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, so please save your questions at the end of the meditation. Okay, and here we go. Hi, Tom Wubi. Good morning. All right, so when you're ready, we're going to start with this 9 rounds. So I'll walk you through again. I'll walk you through and then we'll do it. All right, so for those who have just joined us and missed the earlier part of the program, this is what I'll just walk you through so that everybody is on the same page. So you put your left hand up, thumb in your palm, wrap your thumb very lightly like this into a fist. This is called the Vajra fist. And you put it underneath your armpit, okay, with your right hand, the pointer finger over your ring finger like this, and you press on your left nostril, and you breathe in and out through your right. After we're done with that 3 times, we do the same on the other side. Right palm, thumb down, wrap it with your 4 fingers very lightly. Don't wrap it too hard. All right. Then put it gently under your armpit. Again, left hand, pointer finger over your middle finger like this, and press onto your right nostril, very gently. Breathe in and out 3 times. All right, and then after we're done with that, 2 palms down, and we breathe in and out from both your nostrils. Okay, and as we're doing that breathing meditation, remember to curl your tongue upwards. As always, this is to keep the mouth from not drying up, because when you do that, when you lift up your tongue, your glands underneath the tongue will secrete the mucus. So that's what we need. So we need to keep the mouth from drying. Okay, that's the only reason. All right, and then of course when you breathe in, always visualize white healing light. You're breathing in white healing light, and you're filling your body with this white healing light. Every inch of your body is filled in this white healing light. Okay, and visualize your body being vacuous, like an energy, like a bulb, but not hard like the exterior of the bulb, but just like a hologram, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, so you're vacuous and you're luminous and you are glowing in this white healing light. And as you breathe out dark smoke. Breathe out dark smoke, and that represents all your anxieties, your stress from this lockdown, your irritation, your depression, your anger, your insecurity, all that. Breathe it out. All right? And then you breathe in again with all this healing light. As you breathe in, visualize that this healing light fills every single cell of your body, and it is tingling with healing white light. Okay, so we do that, and after we're done with that, you'll feel much grounded and much more centered. Okay? Hi, Sophia. Thank you so much for joining me. Good morning, Sharon. Hi, Vivian. Thank you so much for joining. Okay. Hi, Yiling. Glad you can join. Cassandra, thank you for joining. Okay, so we are going to start with the 9-round breathing meditation now. All right, here we go. Left hand up, thumb in, under your armpit. Your right hand over like this, over your left nostril. All right, and we breathe in. And we breathe out all the dark smoke. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay? And with your right hand out, thumb down, put it under your left armpit, left hand up this way, and we press on to the right nostril and breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Both palms on your thighs. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. and out. Okay, and we're done with the 9-round breathing meditation. So how's that? Something just happened to my Facebook. Okay. Hi Lewis. Hi Munting Chu. Hello. Good morning. Okay, do share with me, because this is the fifth day, do share with me your experience so far, whether or not the 9-round breathing meditation helps you to ground yourself, because I know that we're all under lockdown, and as the days pass, it will become more stressful for some of us. Yeah. So in Malaysia, this is our third week of lockdown, and I have friends that express on Facebook that they're just going crazy. So I told them, well, join me in this morning meditation, and perhaps give this meditation a try, and perhaps they'll be able to kind of de-stress and focus on more positive things while we're under lockdown. Okay? And and also share with me whether or not during this lockdown you're feeling bored, and if you were feeling bored, did you immediately go into meditation and just watch it pass? Okay? Do share with me. I'm very interested to know your practice. Okay? Tell me how long it took you to watch it and let it pass, or you're still struggling, or what. Just tell me your experience. I would love to hear from you all. All right? Now, today, before we start on the 5-minute meditation, I was thinking that after the meditation, I would talk to you guys about, what was it, huh? About loneliness. Yes, about loneliness. But then, in hindsight, this morning I changed my mind. We'll talk about that in another session. Today, I think I would like to talk about gratitude. All right, because yesterday I was going through my Facebook, and one of my friends posted a lady in Malaysia. She was sending food to an NGO, a charity that helps physically challenged children. And after she parked her car, she was going to unload her car, the food from her car, and she noticed 2 people near her. So she didn't know what's going on. And then she said that then shortly after, the 2 people asked her whether or not she has any food, because they are homeless and they've not eaten for days. And the reason is, and she asked, why is it that that you're not being fed? Because she is a volunteer in this NGO, and she did read that many of these soup kitchens in Kuala Lumpur are giving out food, and they said that it's not a daily basis, so they're not eating for 3 days, and they're starving. And she said she doesn't have much food. All she has is dry food. So they were more than willing to take, but they weren't grabby, like really grabby. They were, there were 2 of them, and they said, just 1 is enough. So the lady was very generous. She said, no, there's 2 of you. You should take another portion for you. Don't just take 1. And after that, after they took it, they asked her, do you have 1 ringgit? And she said, why do you need the money? And they said it's because they have not they want to buy a bottle of mineral water. And that broke her heart because she said that it made her realize that during this lockdown, there are so many other people who are even more affected and than us. And here we are, all stressed out, just wondering what we should do with ourselves. And there are these people here who are just struggling just to survive. So when I read that, it broke my heart tremendously. And yes, Kechara has a soup kitchen, and we're still giving out food. So I'll be contacting the person in charge to see how we can reach out to that area where the homeless people are. Okay, so I thought perhaps we will talk about gratitude, and we'll focus on gratitude, and we will kind of think about that. Okay, of course, when we meditate, again, don't think about the gratitude. Think about the breath. Then after that, you can sit and you can think about all the things that you're grateful during this lockdown. And I will explain more after the meditation. Okay, so I will answer questions after the 5-minute meditation. All right, so is everyone ready? Okay, so get comfortable. Get comfortable here. Sit on the edge of the cushion, as always. And if you cannot sit on the floor, once again, you can always sit on the sofa. All right. So feel comfortable. Find your center. All right. Find your center. Rock forward and backwards until you find your center. All right. Make sure that once you find your center, there is no tension at the abdomen area, and there's no tension at the back. Your back is straight up like this. Okay? Lower your chin downwards a little bit so that your spine at the back is straight. It goes all the way down to your tailbone. All right? You feel as though there's a string through your spine and somebody's just pulling it up. So you feel like that. Okay, so you pull yourself up like this, tilt your head forward, and relax your shoulders. Roll your shoulders. Relax it. All right? Just relax. Okay, you want to have a good posture so that when you breathe in the oxygen and all the healing light, the energy will flow much, much better. All right, so let's do that now. Okay, here we go. All right, again, your tongue and your hands, you can put it over your thighs, or you can do this. When you do this, it will give you better flow of the energies. All right? Once you found your center, we will do a 5-minute single-pointed meditation. Okay? Oh, and before I forget, if for some of you have expressed that you find it very difficult to visualize the lights and the dark smoke going out, if you cannot visualize, what you do is you just know. Just have the intention that every time you breathe in, that is white healing light. Okay? And also know that it fills your entire body with this white healing light. Just know it. You don't have to visualize it. And when you breathe out, just know that the breath that you exhale is dark smoke. And that represents all the negative emotions, the stress, and all the things that are bothering you. Just let it all out. Okay? So the intention is very important here. All right? So let's start. And 3, 2, 1. Remember to focus the breath going in and out of your nostrils. Breathe from your stomach and not from your chest. Breathe in naturally in and fill your entire body with this beautiful white light. And breathe out all the dark smoke. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And out. Every breath you take in, you fill every corner of your body with this white healing light. And you breathe out all the anxiety, the boredom, the anger, the irritation in the form of dark smoke. If your mind starts to wander to a thought, watch it and bring back your focus to the nostril. If you feel an itch, watch it and bring your focus to your nostril. As you continue to breathe in this white healing light, filling every inch of your body, there is no space for any darkness. Every cell of your body is tingling with this white healing light. Don't focus on the tingling sensation, just bring your focus to your nostrils. Bring your attention back to your breathing. And 3, 2, 1. And we're done. Okay, how did that feel today for you all? Was that easier? Do share with me your thoughts. This is the 5th day. I'm sure you would be practicing as and when, because you have all the time now during this lockdown. So I'm going to go through some questions before I start talking about gratitude. Okay, Cochrane. Progress made. Main challenge is still bringing my mind back. However, progress is made and need to keep working on it. That's great, Cochrane. That's really good. Now, again, like I say, you just do this every day, 5 minutes, and that's all. You see, that 5 minutes pass just like that. Okay, so if you do it more, it will get better and it will get better. Once you notice that your mind doesn't wander as much within that 5 minutes, then when you're comfortable, you can challenge yourself to do another 5 minutes. So in total, 10 minutes. All right, so and that's what we will be doing week after week. Okay, Zinkoy, I actually saw a temple while doing meditation yesterday. Normally, I only open my eyes a bit only, like a lion. So I saw it on the dark side of the partially closed eyes. If it's not imagination, it was under full concentration. Well, thank you very much for sharing this. Hi, Lin Man, thank you so much for watching. And hi, Irene, thank you for joining me. Natasha, yes, a bit easier, yes. More aches made it into my awareness, but able to watch it and come back to intake of breath, and it felt faster today. That's wonderful, Natasha. You see, when we don't focus on the aches, the itch, the thought, and you just watch it like you're watching a movie, you practice. It's going to be tough if we've never meditated. So when you get started and you keep practicing and you keep practicing, it will become a lot faster, okay? To a point that every time you want to focus on something and a thought arises, a discomfort arises, you'll be able to bounce back to what you're focusing on within a split second. It's because you've been practicing. All right, I'm so glad that it's helping you, Natasha. And Vivian, much easier today. Yes, Vivian. Of course. Okay, I promise you, Vivian, if you do this every day, you'll be even more effective with what you're doing. Okay, as you shared with me, it's pretty stressful because you are a very, very busy person. So it's okay. It's time to train our mind to take a break from our on-the-go schedule, from the busy schedule that we're so used to. Just take a break, control the mind, and just use that and focus. Okay? So if you were bored yesterday, if you have missed my talk on boredom, go back on it and because I walked you through how you can actually just watch your boredom and just go back to your breathing and just let it pass. It will all pass. The emotions, everything. Just don't feed the thought. Don't give it so much energy, and it'll just pass. All right. Hi, Penny. Thank you so much for joining me. Good morning. Penny says, JP, can we work on more than 9 rounds of breathing prior meditations? Can we work on more than 9? Of course you can, but it comes in a set of 9 rounds. So after you're done with the 9 rounds, and you would like to do another 9 rounds and another 9 rounds, it's up to you. Because what it does is it gives you an instantaneous boost of oxygen to your system. And immediately it grounds you when you do that. And as you inhale and exhale, you can also do the visualization of inhaling the white healing light, filling every part of your body. And then you exhale dark smoke. You can do that as well. Okay? That will clear your mind. It will clear whatever emotions that you're feeling. It will just clear it immediately. Okay, try that. Like I said, if after 9 rounds it's still not quite there yet, do another set. And another set until you feel totally grounded. Okay? Hi, Munting. Oh, good experience. I only joined you live today. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you like the program, please do subscribe at our fan page, Kechara Forest Retreat, and like my page and share with more of your friends. Okay, this is the 5th day, so do watch the last 4 sessions that I've had. Okay, we will be doing this on a daily basis together. Okay, I have people from all over the world joining, so we'll do this meditation together, and I'll guide you, and I'll answer whatever questions that you may have along the way. All right, so we're doing a group virtual meditation. Isn't that wonderful? All right, so I will try to guide you all to have this as part of your lifestyle. Okay, we will make this a new habit of yours, so that it will continue after this lockdown. Okay? Yiling. Oh, you're a top fan, it says, according to Facebook. Thank you for being a top fan, Yiling. Yiling right now is in New York. I've become much more aware of the wandering mind. Occasionally, very good focus. Become much more aware of the wandering. Great. You see, Yiling, when you do this more, you realize that you'll be able to catch yourself much faster, and you become more aware. This single-pointed meditation that we're doing will actually help us increase our awareness, because we do things so automatically that we tend to forget. At times, like, oh, where did I leave my keys? Oh, what did I just do? Oh, what is it that I was telling you? Because there's so much going on in our mind all the time that we get forgetful. We become forgetful a lot of times, and we lose focus. And that's where we become stressed, we become burned out. And these are signs, SIGNS, these are signs, symptoms that are telling us, stop. Stop the way that we're operating, because it is not serving us. It's not serving us. Okay? So that's why it's very, very good to learn to control the mind, because it is very powerful. Learn to control it, and don't let our mind control us, because when that happens, we will be out of control. As much as we like to be in control, on the contrary, we're totally out of control. All right? How do we know that? Well, think. How many times do we go through certain emotions and we just cannot help it? And we always tell ourselves, but I'm only human. It is because we're human, we have that ability to control it. We just need to learn. That's all. Exactly. So because we are humans, we do have that mental capacity to control. And where do emotions come from? They all come from our mind. So I'm not saying control the emotion, I'm saying control the mind. And we don't suppress the emotion. That's not what I'm saying either. So we don't suppress the emotion, we watch it. Okay? And how does that go? So whatever feeling that's coming up, let it come up. Don't suppress it. Just let it come up. And just watch it like you're watching a movie. So immediately take a back seat and watch it. If for whatever reason you are you're just too caught up in your emotion, immediately sit down and do the 9-round breathing meditation. Okay? So take a time out and do that. Do a few rounds if you like until it subsides. And when there's a little bit left, just remember what I say, breathe in the white light and breathe out all that frustration that you're going through. Breathe it all out. And all you do is just focus on the breath. Don't focus on your feeling, focus on your breath, and that's it. And the feeling will pass. I promise you, it will pass. If you do this all the time, you will notice that you will bounce back much faster. That emotion will just pass just like that, and you'll be able to ground yourself much, much faster. Okay? Hi, Lai Hing. 5 minutes seems to pass faster now. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. You see, practice makes perfect, my dear. Tan Wu Bi. 5 minutes passed faster today. Yes, definitely. All right. I'm so glad that all of you are finding it much easier right now. Sharon Ong shares that today my main challenge was breathing properly as I have a blocked nose. Then I remembered about breathing through the mouth and it felt much better. Of course. Okay, I have sinus problems as well. That's why I have this garbage bag here to throw all my snort. But I cleared all that this morning before we before we started. Okay, but I do have a blocked nose right here. Okay, so if it's blocked for whatever reason, use your mouth. Use your mouth. It will be a little bit dry because air is going in and out, but it's fine. It's fine. All right. Don't reach out to have a drink if you can bear with it. Just watch it. Challenge yourself. Watch that thirst and just go back to your breath. Okay, watch your thirst and focus on your breath. All right? Focus on the sensation of the air going in and out. And you feel the sensation at the rim of your nostrils. Okay? Do that. It will be a challenge for some of you. Okay? That, JP says if you're thirsty, you shouldn't drink. During the meditation of 5 minutes, don't worry. Just practice. Challenge yourself to do that. And if you can do that, other distractions would be pretty easy, I feel. All right? Great. And Yiling says, letting go of thoughts much easier. Yes. Let it go. Just watch it. It will come out. You see, when we do this single-pointed meditation, we are calming. We are actually controlling the mind and calming it. Calming. How do we calm it? We hold it down so that the mind doesn't wander. Okay, it doesn't think about this. You're literally giving your mind a break by holding it and just say, stop. That's what you're doing. So you are actually giving your mind a break, a much needed break. Okay, so when that happens, at times emotions will arise from previous experiences, emotions, emotional baggage that a lot of us do have, and we don't take the time to address it. They will come out. Thoughts from the past will arise. All that will arise. Do not analyze it yet. Don't think about it. It will come out, but just don't analyze it. Just let it come out and let it pass. Just watch it pass. Watch it. When I say watch it, just watch like you're watching a movie and immediately bring your attention back to your breathing. Do that. More will come out as you calm your mind. Okay? And we'll work on it much later. Yeah. Okay. But I have a lot of questions, Madam Producer. She's saying, talk about gratitude already. Okay. All right. Okay, really quickly. Lily, the first 3 days was quite a challenge because I easily get distracted, but yesterday and today it's getting better. Great. Hi, Sumei, 你好. Sumei is in Taiwan. 你在台湾吗？现在? Me too. Left nostril. Hello. Yes, there. All right. Great. Zinkoi, while doing meditation, if in a sudden there's an eye drop, can we wipe it? Sorry, just now I didn't stop after you say stop. No problem. You can wipe it, but I would not. Doesn't matter. Just focus on your breath. Just focus on your breath. You can wipe it later. Okay? The key here is focusing. Don't be so distracted with all these things that's happening around you. Okay? And last question before I talk about gratitude. By Penny, is it practical to ask blessing guidance from Buddha, high being, before breathing and meditation? Of course. You can always ask for protection and blessing when you do your meditation. You can sit in front of your holy image and you can request for blessing and protection. That's not a problem. Okay, so I'm going to talk about gratitude today. All right, gratitude. Gratitude is very important if you want to have a fulfilling life, and if you want to have any transformation of the mind. Gratitude is very important. Let me explain why. When we are always looking out, to and comparing ourselves with others, and we say, "Oh, wouldn't it be nice, if I was more good looking, then I'll be happy. Wouldn't it be nice, if I was wealthier, then I'll be more happy. Well, isn't it better if I was more fit, more physically fit, have the six packs, be a pageant beauty, whatever it is, or would it, I'll be happier, or oh, maybe I should get married or have children. I think I'll be a lot happier because everybody's doing that." So we're constantly comparing with others, and making ourselves believe that if we have what they have, we would be happier. Now that is going to create more suffering. Think about it. Why? You see, happiness arises from the mind. The feeling of happiness arises from the mind. I'm talking about real happiness here. I'm not talking about your, the feeling of, the feeling of ecstasy and joy when you acquire something or when you accomplish something and you feel like, yay, I've done that, I'm so happy. See, that is temporary. Why? Because if it was permanent, if it was long lasting, you would be feeling that every second. So let's say if earning $1 million were to give you that kind of, what were to make you happy, and if that is the formula for happiness, once you have earned that $1 million, you should be in constant bliss and happiness. Right? But why is it that after that excitement is over, you're back to square one? Why is that? It's because your mind is telling you that external acquisitions, anything external that you have successfully acquired or accomplished does not equate to happiness. It doesn't. Money can only buy us comfort and convenience, but it does not equate to happiness. All right, let me repeat. Money can only buy us comfort or provide us comfort and convenience. That's it. There's nothing to do with happiness. Nothing. Likewise with, some of you, I need to look gorgeous, I need to do this and do that. It's fine, but don't equate that with happiness. Don't. You may want to do it for health reasons. You may want to do that, so that it will help you with your career, with your relationships and all that. But you know what? Whatever that you are pursuing outside of your body, whatever that you're pursuing, please always remember that has nothing to do with your state of mind. It has nothing to do with happiness. Nothing to do with it. Happiness and joy and peace will only arise when we start to decrease the attachment or the need for all these external accomplishments and acquisitions. Okay, I'll repeat again. Happiness, joy, and bliss, whatever you call it, will only arise. True happiness joy, and bliss and peace will only arise when we start decreasing our attachment to all these external factors, be it acquisition of material things, what we do to our body, feeding the five senses, pleasuring the five senses. All that we do, when you start decreasing it, all that, what's left behind will be peace, joy, and happiness. They will arise. They will arise. That is why in spiritual practice of any denomination, they always say, focus out and do charity. What does that mean? When we do charity, we focus on others. We focus whether it's on a person or on a cause, on animals, whatever it is. You're focusing out to bring benefit to others. Okay, and of course, without any intention of wanting anything back, be it recognition, be it be it an award, be it any, to make you feel good, or that, just to like kind of appease your guilt. Oh, I'm doing this to appease my guilt because whatever your conversations may be. So if we stop thinking about the me and focus on just benefiting others, what it does in effect is, it is a form of meditation as well. You are focusing on not yourself, but on others. When you do that, you are actually giving yourself a break from all these attachments of, things that pleasure your five senses, whatever they may be. So when you do that long enough, the peace and joy and happiness will arise. So what am I trying to say? When we become less selfish, quote unquote selfish, when we become less selfish, and we become more selfless, when we become more selfless, there's nothing left but peace, joy, and happiness. Okay? Peace, joy, and happiness cannot coexist with selfishness. They cannot. And that is why our mind keeps telling us, I'm stressed, I'm burnt out, I need a break, I need this, I need that, because why? Because we are operating the wrong way. Okay? So why is gratitude so important then? Why is it? Because when we raise our level of awareness and look around to see how blessed we are, we will stop comparing ourselves with others, with more of what we already have. We're very blessed to be in our homes. There are millions of people worldwide that don't have shelter. And we're blessed that we do have some sort of income or whatever savings that we have. We are blessed that we can live in a place, an environment that is safe, relatively safe for some of you, right? Who has food, and you're healthy. You're not infected with COVID-19. You have your family around. So if you start thinking about all this that we already have, and the gratitude will arise, and you go, wait a minute, my life is actually not as bad as I think. So again, celebrate what you're blessed with. Because when we do that, it will train our mind to stop comparing ourselves with others. Because if you don't stop comparing, you will be stressed out because you're chasing after something that doesn't bring you happiness. It doesn't. So instead of wasting your time pursuing these activities, focus on your mind. Focus on your mind. Whatever it is that we are feeling comes from the mind. So go to the root source. Okay? And it'll be a very, very good practice if you start keeping a journal and write down just three things that you're grateful about. Just keep that journal. Do that every day, and I promise you, do that every day, and you will be a lot happier. You will feel so blessed that all the boredom, after a while, you will notice that all the boredom goes away, all your stress goes away. Whatever it is that you're unhappy about, it will slowly melt away. Okay? The key here is consistency. Consistency. All right? Just three things that you're grateful about every day. Just write it down. Do that for yourself. Now that you're under lockdown, invest this time. It's perfect. It's perfect. Invest this time to write down 3 things that you're grateful about every day. And I would love to hear about it. Okay? Do we have any questions? Hi, Grace. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, Yi-Ling. How do you differentiate between letting go of thoughts and suppressing them? Well, when you let go, you let it come out, and you just let it pass. How do you let it pass? Focus on your breath. Focus on your breath. Do not focus on that thought or that emotion that has come out. Just bring your focus to your breathing. And when you do that, you will notice after a while, at the end of your meditation, that whatever it is that you are thinking about have just passed. If it's still lingering there, just bring it back to your focus. When you suppress them, what you do is you actually focus on suppressing. It's like, I'm not going to feel that. I'm not going to feel that. I'm not going to. You are actually giving it energy. You're giving it that concentration of don't let it come out. Don't let it come out. Just press it down. You know that you're suppressing it. Okay. So in this instance, let it come out. But don't focus on it. Just bring your attention back to your breathing. All right? Zinkoi, we actually use our subconscious mind most of the time than our conscious mind. So we need to control it. I do believe meditation can help us achieving it. Yes, of course. Because when we are not used to controlling the mind, we let our automatic self dictate what we do, and that's what the subconscious mind is. We don't even realize that there's certain things that we do or certain things that we say because it's so automatic. So when we learn to control the mind, you will realize that you become more aware of your daily actions and your daily speech. All right? Yes, definitely it will help. Hi, Jerry. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, and there is a question that you left last night with the paranormal during my paranormal program. I will answer that later today. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. Okay, do we have any questions? I can't see. What does it say? Last question. What time? Okay, great. Okay, I think we're close to an hour, so I'll be wrapping up very shortly. All right, so do we have any more questions for me today? Great. Now, remember, it'll be, do this for yourself. Start a journal. It doesn't have to be a physical book because you're not allowed to go out. Maybe on your laptop, on your phone. Yeah. Just write down from today onwards 3 things that you're grateful about. Just 3 things. Every day that, and if you like, you can share with me what they are. Okay? And, after this lockdown, you can go back again and you read what you are grateful about on a daily basis. And it will come to a point that you will go, oh, wait a minute. What else am I grateful about? Because sometimes you will say, oh, I've run out of things to be grateful about. Trust me, there are a lot more things that you can be grateful about. You just have to raise your level of awareness and observe how blessed we are. All right? So I think that's about it. You're most welcome, Yiling. You're most welcome. Okay, so if you like this program, like I said, please click like, and please do subscribe and share with all your friends who you think will benefit from this daily meditation. We will do this together. It's a group meditation. I will guide you. I will answer all your questions as much as I can. And yes, and we will make this a new, healthier habit for all of us. So let's make this lockdown into something that is beneficial. All right? And to make it very positive for us. So thank you very much and have a great day. Thank you.